Hello friends, my name is Sampath. Welcome to our Gardener English channel. In this video, I would like to show you a simple fertilizer that we can prepare with sesame cake residue that we get after extracting oil from sesame seeds. Usually we hear a lot of complaints about flowers getting dropped from the plants, especially tomato, brinjal, green chilies, most of the vegetables in fact. This fertilizer promotes vegetative growth and also helps in reducing the flower drop. This is how the sesame cake would look like. After extracting the oil from sesame seeds, the leftover residue is what called sesame seeds cake, and let me show you how we can make fertilizer with it. For preparing the fertilizer, we should take about 300 grams of sesame cake and about 200 grams of neem cake powder. Then we should be mixing these cakes into 10 liters of water. It will be ready for us to use after 4 days of fermentation. This is 4th day and you can see how it is fermented. You can see a thin layer of fungus formed on the top of this liquid. It is not a harmful fungus, so don't worry. Now we just need to mix everything together, then it will be ready for us to serve it to the plants. You should dilute 1 liter of this sesame cake liquid into 10 liters of water. Now it is ready for us to serve it to the plants. We can use it for soil application and also foliar spray. You can serve this liquid to all flowering, fruiting and vegetable plants, but I would suggest you to avoid using it for leafy vegetables because this liquid promotes the blooming. So we don't want our leafy vegetables to bloom at an early stage, right? So better not to serve it to leafy vegetables, and we can serve it to all plants which will bloom. Like I said before, you can serve this fertilizer to all the plants including ornamentals, but avoid using it for succulents because succulents don't need much of fertilizing and they don't need much of water as well. So better avoid using it for succulents. So now I prepared about 10 liters of quantity. So for me, I can finish this liquid in about 2 to 3 applications to my plants. So within a week I'll apply this for 3 times, at least 2 times. So I'll be finishing the liquid that I've prepared. But if you have a small garden, then but if you have a small garden, you don't need to prepare 10 liters of liquid. Instead you can prepare 1 or 2 liters of liquid. So the ratio would be, for 1 liter water you should be taking about 50 grams of cake, including both sesame cake and neem cake mixture. So including both, you take about 50 grams and mix it in 1 liter of water, store it for 4 days, and then you can apply it to your plants. When it comes to the frequency of application, I apply it today, and after 2 to 3 days I'll apply it again. So the quantity I prepared will be vanished. Prepare this liquid once a month, because I also use few other fertilizers like Chauhan liquids, sour buttermilk, oil emulsion. I use a lot of variety of fertilizers, so that's why I'm using it once a month. But if you do not have any other option, like you don't prepare any other liquid, then you can prepare it once in 15 days, or that should be once in 20 days. That should be enough. Storage is very simple. Once you apply it to the plants, the leftover liquid, you can just cover it with some lid and store it, keep it in a shady area, and you can use it whenever you need. But I would suggest you not to store it for more than 7 to 10 days. Usually the preparation would take about 4 days, and after you're done with the preparation, you can store it for like 7 to 10 days, not more than that. If you store it for longer period, then it may stink, and usually it stinks when when it ferments, it usually stinks. But if you store it for longer period, then we cannot tolerate the smell. So I would suggest you not to store it for longer periods. Prepare how much is sufficient for your garden, and use it and complete it in just 1 week period. That is what I suggest. On the same day of soil application, you can also do foliar spray to the plants. It usually acts, it not just acts as fertilizer, but also repels the pests. Some of the pests that usually attack our plants are aphids, mealybugs, mites, few other insects. It repels those pests very effectively and also attracts the pollinators. I hope you find this video informative and helpful. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Do share it with your friends and family members, and please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll meet you again in another video. Bye bye.